Welcome to Say This, Not That. And today's word that we need to remove from our vocabulary is failure. I'm Jennifer Thornton, the founder and CEO of 304 Coaching. And today, the word we're going to try really hard to remove from our vocabulary is the word failure. And the reason we've got to get this out of our head and out of conversations with our teams is because when we talk about failure or we talk about getting in trouble for failure, what we're actually telling people and telling ourselves is that it's not okay to experiment. Because when you replace the word failure with experimenting, all of a sudden it's this whole new world. You're like, I'm just going to try some stuff and see what works. How do you figure out that next big idea, that next big product? You experiment. But when we talk about failure, we're saying it's not okay to try. And it's so important that we have work environments where we can try new things, we can try new ideas, that we're not shut down for thinking differently, because thinking differently is what creates something new. It's what solves problems that all of us are faced with throughout the day while we're managing our teams. And so what I'd love for you to do today as you watch this video is to think about how often you offer opportunities for your team to experiment. And when something comes to you, a problem comes to you, and they're like, what do we do? Ask them to experiment. Say, think about 5 different ideas. Bring all 5 of those to me, and we'll see which one we think we should try first. Don't say, well, you better figure this out, because if you don't get it right, you're in trouble. Because what that says is, hey, you cannot experiment, because failure is really the result of a lot of experiments, right? And out of some of those, some of them will work. And so for today, I want you to think about experimenting, and I don't want you to worry about failure, because as long as you're experimenting and you're finding some wins, you're finding solutions, you're even finding out what might not work so that you can mark that off your list to find what does work, that's okay too. It's all about experimenting and finding the solutions that will make a difference in your business. Thanks, subscribe, and enjoy your afternoon.